familiar with the Armed Self-Defense Institute's Is It Bulletproof series. Now, we had a lot of fun with that series, and we're going to keep that going. So we recommend, if you haven't seen it, go ahead and check those out at our channel, Train ASDI at YouTube. But we're going to move on to another series of firearms training to help you guys learn some handling skills, and as the series goes on, go ahead and move into some more advanced techniques. Now, for this series, we're going to be using the Range Masters of Utah's shooting range. So we'd like to thank them, support them if you're in the Utah local area. It's a great range to be at. For this first video, we're going to talk about the 3 basic firearms rules. To do that, we're going to use this blue gun. For these drills and for this for going over these rules, it's not necessary that we use a real firearm, so we're just going to go ahead and use this gun. It's solid plastic, completely safe, but you'll notice I'm going to treat it like a real firearm because it helps build those skills when we train that way. First rule of firearm safety is treat all firearms as if they're loaded. It doesn't matter if it's just a plastic blue gun like this, or if it's a gun that's been checked over and over and over to make sure it's unloaded. Always treat it as if it's loaded, and you won't have an accident thinking that it was unloaded and shoot something. Second rule of firearm safety is to never point it at something you're not willing to destroy. If you point it at something because you think it's unloaded, at something you're not willing to destroy, say your wife or your family or your TV or anything like that, then it's going to be a bad deal. If you never point at those things, if the firearm were to go off, whether you pulled the trigger or not, if it's pointed in a safe direction at something, then it's not going to be as bad. So, for example, down at the ground is a safe direction. At a shooting range, down range is a safe direction. If you're out shooting in the wilderness, make sure you have a good backstop, like a big pile of dirt, something like that. Up isn't the best direction because what goes up must come down. Keep that in mind. The last firearm safety rule is keep your finger straight and off the trigger. Keep this finger straight all the way up above the trigger guard here. Don't lay it over the top of the trigger guard. Keep it up and above. This way, if you're to trip, fall, get bumped, then it's not going to, you're not going to accidentally pull the trigger. Once you're ready to fire, go ahead and move that finger right down on the trigger. It's a good practice to get in. Someone hands you a firearm, first thing you do is you grab it, and your finger goes right there. I know it's very natural to put it on the trigger, but you need to make it the natural reaction to put your finger here. So just to go over these rules real quickly again, just to kind of refresh it. Always treat a firearm as if it's loaded. Second, never point a firearm at anything you're not willing to destroy. And third, keep the finger straight and off the trigger. If you follow these safety rules, be paranoid about them, just be vigilant about following these safety rules, and you're going to be able to have fun, be safe, and be able to have a firearm for self-defense. So, like I said, just remember, have fun, be safe.